Yo, what's going on? Hope you are doing well. We are headed out for a ride today on the brand new Maxxis High Roller. This tire was announced today and I'm super pumped to already have my hands on it. It's slotted in the Maxxis lineup right in between the Shorty and the Assegai. I've got it mounted up on the front of my Commensal Tempo in the DH casing in Max Grip compound. We're going to be riding a variety of dirt conditions today and I'll be sharing my thoughts on this new tire. So let's get into it. Starting off with some hard pack here at Trestle Bike Park. This is Happy Camper. And we're gonna use this trail to ride some of the XC trails that will take us out of the park that have some looser conditions. For now, we're in the hard pack. Today, it's day number 2 on this tire for me. Tossed it on earlier this week. Only got one ride in though. And it's been feeling great. I was expecting it to feel a little weird on the hard pack, but that has not been the case. Traditionally, I run an Assegai in the front, and lately I've been playing with the DHR. So to just add this high roller into the mix has been fun, and it's been great. I was expecting it not to feel amazing on hard pack conditions like that, but so far so good. We're gonna hop into Space Force now and get a little bit more hard pack before we get into some looser conditions. Here we go down Space Force. Gonna hit a little bit of a spicy gap line. I'm gonna kind of clock in here for a second, step up, get on the gas, pop, pop, full scrub. Such a fun line. Anyway, back to my DHR comment I made a second ago. When I built up this tempo, I went to the DHR for rolling speed. And I liked it and really liked the braking for a front tire. It felt really, really nice. But didn't give me quite the same confidence I had with the Assegai. But so far, this high roller has just given me even more confidence than I'd say I've ever had with an Assegai. And it's really bolstered my riding confidence on the tempo overall, despite it being a short travel bike. So that's been really, really fun to feel. Hey guys, little tire slide. Stopped here for a second now and figured I'd give you a lowdown on my full tire setup front and rear. So we got the high roller in the front, DH casing, Max Grip compound. I always go for the Max Grip compound in the front when possible. And the reason I have the DH casing on the front of this Tempo, which is a short travel bike, is for 2 reasons. One, I ride this thing like a downhill bike, which you may have seen if you've been watching some of my past uploads. And 2, it is only available in the DH casing as of today. Double down casing will be coming soon, and then EXO Plus to follow. And in the rear, got the trusty DHR2, favorite back tire for me, Max Grip double down. Love this tire, don't have enough good things to say about it. And previously I had it in the front as well. So now we're on field trip, a little bit of looser dirt conditions, some roots, some loose rocks. We're really gonna see how this high roller is hooking up. So let's get into it. All right, we are into field trip now. Let's see how this tire holds up. Whew. This part right here is a little washy, feeling good. Definitely has a bit of a sharper feeling than the Assegai does, is the best way I can describe it. Whew. Feels really good in these loose corners here. I'm running it down into one of my favorite jumps actually. Here at Trestle is this right hip. Crack a little tabe. Whoa, kind of sent that thing a little too big. But yeah, tire feeling great on these loose berms and cross cut root sections. Another loose section here. Whew. Feeling so good. Heavy braking, also feeling nice. Try this high line. Oh yeah. Whew. I would say I never really doubt my confidence too much on whatever Maxxis front tire I'm on, whether that be DHF, Assegai, or DHR. But with the high roller, my confidence is definitely amplified. Definitely riding a little quick right now for being in a half shell. Whew. Love this little scrub roller thing. Yeah. Wow. Super loose in there. Feeling so good. Side hit. All the speed we can get. Yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah, high roller, feeling mint on field trip. And now we're gonna head over to a trail called Eye to Eye, which is commonly used for enduro races here at Trestle. And it is super loose and gonna be a great test for this tire. Here we are at Eye to Eye now. I just wanted to touch briefly on the weight and the rolling speed of the new high roller. So in the configuration I have, which is 2.4 29er downhill casing, we are looking at 1400 grams. For reference, in Assegai 2.5 DH casing 29er, which would be the other tire I would run in this kind of same instance, is 1480 grams. So just some food for thought there. Now we're gonna get in to the loose conditions here on Eye to Eye. Really put this tire to the test. Did a sight lap on this trail earlier this morning and it felt great. Conditions like that, holy. Oh yeah. Big rock displaced. Woo. Oh yeah, holy, that's a massive one. This is so loose. Wow, tire just ate through all that. Only my second lap ever down this trail, so not totally dialed, but I thought that's more of a fair case to test the tire on a section I don't really know that well, because I am relying on its grip more blindly. As we're on our next traverse here, just wanted to circle back to the roll speed. I would say that definitely doesn't roll as well as the DHR in the front. That tire's roll speed is really, really great, and it's braking, but lacks a little bit in forward traction. Whereas this tire, you gain the forward traction and lose a little bit of roll speed, and you still have great braking. I wouldn't say that by any means is it slow, and it's kind of hard for me to measure roll speed and kind of just giving you my first impressions off a feel. But so far, I would say that roll speed isn't the first thing that comes to my mind as a compromise. The first thing that comes to my mind with this tire is just a sharper feeling, as I mentioned earlier, than the Assegai. And when it gets looser, I would really prefer this tire. But in more general conditions, I would prefer the Assegai. At least that's how I'm feeling as of today. Getting into it on the lower half of this trail now. This is a really fun, fast section. Oh yeah. Feeling really good on those corners. Whew. Getting nice and loose here. Oh yeah. Missed that outside line. Braking, feeling good. Whew. Hectic, but so fun. Off into town we descend now. Whew. Traction feeling nice in that flat corner. Really fast part here. Love the views on this trail, so epic. Always fun trying to ride a trail with a little bit more pace after only getting one sight lap on it. I think that there's this rock I had to pre-hop. Oh yeah, here it is. There we go. Remembered a thing or two. So washy, but this tire's hooking up so well. This really late braking, laying it over, pedaling out of those corners, I guess, not really berms. Braking, feeling awesome as well. This trail, definitely a good fit for this tire. More so, I would say, than the hard pack trails we started with. This was my favorite part of this trail from lap number 1. Holy, just skidding all over the place right now. Dislodged quite a few rocks on lap number 1 that are coming back to bite me now. Whew. And there we go, that's the end of eye to eye. Now we're headed back to the trail that brings us to the Trestle Bike Park. And this part was really fun and fast as well. Oh yeah, damn, holy, that was fun. So there you have it. Those are my first impressions on this brand new Maxxis High Roller as a front tire in this specific use case. Really enjoying it. I would say I'll probably build up most of my bikes moving forward, DHR and Assegai, as I've been doing for about the past 2 seasons or so now. And then if there is a specific instance when I will be riding some looser conditions, I will switch up to the High Roller in the front, and I will definitely experiment with this tire front and rear on my downhill bike for where I live, which is in southern Utah by the Red Bull Rampage sites. I could see this being a great front and rear tire for ultimate traction. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I really appreciate the support, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.